There are a lot of ways that Enji helps small business owners do their own marketing. From helping you create a marketing plan to drafting content and scheduling it and tracking your results, that's really just the start. Because behind every core thing that Enji does, there are a bunch of bells and whistles. Hi, I'm Taylor, a small business marketing consultant and one of the founders of Enji, which is the only project management tool that brings planning and doing your marketing together. And in this video, part 4 of actually what's a pretty long running series, I'm going to walk you through 4 things that Enji can do for you that maybe you didn't know about. And if you haven't seen parts 1 through 3, those are linked in the video description for you. But let's dive in. So the first thing that Enji can do that you might not know about is the fact that you can access your Canva designs without having to download things from Canva and upload them into Enji, because we have a Canva integration. So when you're working on things like social media content and you're going to add a piece of media, all you need to do is connect your Canva account to Enji, and then you'll be able to access all of your designs, like I said, without having to do the download, upload dance. And this is something that our community absolutely loves because it saves you a ton of clicks. Now, the next thing that you can do, which this is a huge time saver when it comes to creating pins for Pinterest, is you can create a pin or a piece of content, including all of our social media stuff, from a link. So you can just go to your website or blog, copy a link to something, and then use Enji's AI copywriter to draft something from that URL. And Enji's going to go and read everything that's on that blog. And then you can see here in seconds, I've got a title for my pin and then also a description as a really solid first draft that I can then make some quick edits to and get things scheduled. Now, the other thing that we have recently added that you may not know about is the fact that our AI copywriter doesn't just do social media captions and blog posts anymore. Now you can use Enji to draft pretty much all of your marketing content. So you can see here we've got all of the social media stuff, but including blogs. And then you can do email newsletters, press releases, podcast show notes, and even YouTube video descriptions. So like I said, all of the heavy hitters that small business owners need in order to create content for their marketing. And the last thing that I want to show you is the fact that now, in addition to being able to track your KPIs for your business, now Enji shows you your best and worst performing posts for each of your social media channels. So I've got my Instagram account linked here. And so now I can see very quickly for the past 90 days, here are the top 3 posts and here are the bottom performing posts. But if I click into this, then I can go and change what's the thing that I'm judging, what's the best on. And then Enji is going to pull in those posts, reorder the list so that I can very quickly see where my social media posts are landing and where they're not. And that helps me figure out what am I going to do more of and then what am I going to do less of. So there you have it. 4 more things that Enji can do that maybe you didn't know about. And if you've been watching this video and thinking, okay, I think I actually need this, now is a great time to give it a try. You can start a free trial at enji.co, no credit card required. Just sign up and start poking around, because the best way to figure out if a tool is right for you is to actually use it. And don't forget, parts 1 through 3 are linked in the video description below if you want to catch up. And there's more coming because we are always building new features here at Enji. So I will see you in the next one.